I've been stressed by, things more important than Donald Trump trying to intimidate me into shutting my mouth and not doing my job. He didn't like what I said.
The Pentagon has launched a highly unusual investigation into Democratic Senator Mark Kelly of Arizona over a video in which he and several other lawmakers told US troops they must refuse illegal orders. The Pentagon says Kelly may have violated military law due to his status as a retired Navy captain, which still places him under the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
and the intelligence community.
In a statement posted on social media, the Pentagon cited a federal law that allows retired service members to be recalled to active duty for potential court-martial or other disciplinary action. The statement said,
"A thorough review of these allegations has been initiated to determine further actions, which may include recall to active duty for court-martial proceedings or administrative measures."
Until Donald Trump's second presidential term, the Pentagon generally avoided any appearance of political involvement. Directly threatening a sitting US senator with possible recall or discipline is almost unheard of. The investigation also comes after President Trump accused the lawmakers involved in the video of sedition punishable by death in an incendiary social media post last week. The Pentagon suggested Kelly's remarks could undermine loyalty, morale, or discipline among military personnel. Mark Kelly, who served as a Navy fighter pilot and later as a NASA astronaut, was one of 6 Democratic lawmakers with military or intelligence backgrounds featured in the video. Mark Kelly: "You can refuse illegal orders." Other lawmakers added that the military must stand up for our laws, our Constitution. The group included Senator Alyssa Slotkin and Representatives Jason Crow, Chris DeLuzio, Maggie Goodlander, and Chrissy Houlihan, all seen as rising political figures.
Is critical.
And know that we have your back.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said Kelly is the only one under Pentagon jurisdiction because he is formally retired from the military.
Kelly's conduct brings discredit upon the armed forces and will be addressed appropriately.
Hegseth also criticised the broader group, saying their message sows doubt and confusion that could put service members at risk. Senator Kelly rejected the criticism and dismissed the investigation as politically motivated. "If this is meant to intimidate me and other members of Congress from doing our jobs and holding this administration accountable, it won't work." He added that he has always upheld his oath to the Constitution. The lawmakers didn't specify any real-time scenario, but the video's release coincided with the Trump administration ordering the US military to destroy small boats suspected of ferrying drugs in the Caribbean and Pacific, and continuing efforts to deploy National Guard units into US cities, moves that have faced legal challenges. Last week, Pentagon spokesman Sean Parnell said,
"Our military follows orders, and our civilians give legal orders."
Top Senate Democrats defended Kelly. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer accused Trump of turning the Pentagon into his personal attack dog. Kelly's Arizona colleague, Senator Ruben Gallego, said, "Mark told the truth. In America, we swear an oath to the Constitution, not wannabe kings." Legal scholars say the Pentagon does have the authority, at least on paper, to court-martial retired service members. Professor Stephen Vladek, via the Associated Press, said there has been a quiet but significant uptick in such cases. But others argue the investigation could violate constitutional protections. Anthony Michael Kreis, a constitutional law professor, in an interview said, "Having a United States senator subject to discipline at the behest of the Secretary of Defense and the President violates a core principle of legislative independence." He argued the Constitution was designed specifically to stop this type of executive interference. Legally, troops can refuse unlawful orders. Commanders can consult military attorneys, while rank-and-file troops often rely on their chain of command. Historical precedent from the Nuremberg trials confirms that just following orders is not an acceptable defense for illegal actions. But analysts say the lawmakers' video may not even reach many troops. It was posted only on X and was too long for platforms commonly used by younger service members, such as TikTok.
Former Navy, former paratrooper and Army Ranger,
former intelligence officer,
former Air Force,
We want to speak directly to members of the military
and the intelligence community
who take risks each day to keep Americans safe.